Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about Mendelian disorders. Now as you can see on the screen, Mendelian disorders. So these are kind of disorders which arises due to mutation in single gene. Now there are various kind of Mendelian disorders which is in your course. For example, uh, let us talk about sex-linked recessive inheritance. For example, hemophilia and color blindness, both of them are Mendelian disorders. Autosomal recessive diseases, for example, sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, these are again examples of Mendelian disorder. There are certain things which are not in our course, but still they are a part of Mendelian disorders, such as cystic fibrosis. That is again comes under Mendelian disorders. So now let us talk in detail. These things which I have already told you, the diseases can be categorized into four categories: autosomal dominant diseases, autosomal recessive diseases, X-linked dominant diseases. X-linked means sex-linked dominant, and X-linked recessive, that is sex-linked recessive diseases. Remember, X-linked dominant diseases are not in our course as such. Okay, first of all, we'll talking about sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is a kind of autosomal recessive disorder in which the hemoglobin molecule, the sixth position in beta globulin chain, the DNA responsible for the formation of beta globulin. In that sixth position, there the mutation takes place and the DNA changes, and because of that particular mutation, the bioconcave disc like, because in case of normal hemoglobin, when it is attached with the RBC, the surface looks like bioconcave as such, but that changes into sickle cell form when the hemoglobin structure is disturbed. Now because of the hemoglobin which has been disturbed, it is now has a lower affinity for oxygen, and that results in anemia, and that is the reason why it is called as sickle cell anemia. Now this happens because in the sixth position, initially it was glutamic acid, amino acid, but that is changed with valine. So amino acid has been changed, and that result of just one amino acid change, the whole structure of hemoglobin get disturbed, and it results in sickle cell anemia. Now let us talk about thalassemia. Remember that both sickle cell anemia as well as thalassemia, they affect the structure of hemoglobin. But while sickle cell anemia is a qualitative disorder, that means the structure of hemoglobin is disturbed, but number of hemoglobin does not vary. Thalassemia is a disorder in which the number of hemoglobin becomes less. It also causes anemia. In case of thalassemia, which is also autosomal recessive disorder, there is you know that hemoglobin, in case of hemoglobin, there are four polypeptide chains, two alpha chains and two beta chain. In case of alpha chain, the DNA which is responsible for the formation of alpha polypeptide is present in chromosome number 16, the gene. There are two genes responsible for the formation of alpha polypeptide, HbA1 and HbA2, and we know that every gene has got an alternate allele, so alternate alleles are also present, so total 4 alleles are present. Now if there is mutation in one allele, normally it is not visible as such, अल्फा हेमोग्लोबिन का फॉर्मेशन पर कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, लेकिन जैसे जैसे ये एलील्स पे म्यूटेशन बढ़ता जाएगा, HbA1 का पहले एलील पे म्यूटेशन हुआ, फिर HbA का दूसरे एलील पर म्यूटेशन हुआ, 4 एलील्स होते हैं, एक एक करके जैसे जैसे एलील्स में म्यूटेशन होता जाएगा, लेस नंबर ऑफ अल्फा हेमोग्लोबिन चेन विल बी सिंथेसाइज्ड, तो अल्फा हेमोग्लोबिन की जो चेन है वो कम बनेगी। ठीक उसी तरह बीटा हेमोग्लोबिन जो है इसका जो जीन रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज HBB जीन एंड इट लाइज इन क्रोमोसोम नंबर 11. Only one gene is there, so alternate alleles is also present. Now if that get disturbed, it result in less formation of beta chain present in a hemoglobin. Now because of these things, thalassemia arises. Remember, I have already told you thalassemia is a quantitative disorder, while sickle cell anemia is a qualitative disorder. क्वालिटी में जरूर हेमोग्लोबिन के फर्क पड़ता है सिकल सेल एनीमिया में, लेकिन क्वांटिटी पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. हेमोग्लोबिन उतना ही नंबर में प्रोड्यूस होगा इवन व्हेन देयर इज म्यूटेशन. बट इन केस ऑफ थैलेसीमिया द नंबर ऑफ हेमोग्लोबिन becomes less. So that is the main difference. Now let us talk about hemophilia. Hemophilia is a kind of disorder in which certain factors, certain proteins which are responsible for coagulation of blood is lacking due to mutation. Now it is also a sex linked recessive disorders. इसका मतलब ये है these kind of disorders are more prevalent in men as compared to women. Women are generally carriers of such diseases. Sufferers are mainly men. Just because in case of women, the last chromosome has 2X chromosome. Alternate allele is present in another X also. क्योंकि आप जानते हो सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन में लास्ट पेयर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम जो होते हैं XX होते हैं फीमेल्स में, जबकि मेल्स में होते हैं XY. तो एक में तो प्रेजेंट होगा X में जीन रिस्पॉन्सिबल जो होगा ब्लड कोआगुलेशन प्रोटीन के लिए, लेकिन Y एलील में प्रेजेंट नहीं होगा. तो क्या होगा, जब अगर एक X में म्यूटेशन हो गया तो Y में अल्टरनेट एलील प्रेजेंट ही नहीं है, एंड दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई मेल्स आर जनरली सफरर्स, दे आर नॉट करियर्स. हेमोफीलिया में ब्लड कोआगुलेशन फैक्टर्स प्रेजेंट नहीं होते. यही वजह होते हैं कि एज वाउंड से ब्लड ऊज आउट करता रहता है एंड दैट रिजल्ट्स इन डेथ ऑफ अ पर्सन. इवन अ माइनर ब्रूज can result in death of a person. So this is very dangerous. Okay, now we have already discussed alpha and beta thalassemia as such. Now let us now discuss about color blindness. Color blindness is also sex linked recessive disorder. That means it is more prevalent in case of men. Men are sufferers, but women are generally carriers of this disease. So in this case, a person is not able to see color of red and green as such, and that is the reason it is called as color blindness. Okay, males are generally affected because of this. Let me tell you, if mother is a sufferer in all sex linked recessive inheritance, then there are 100% chances of male child to be a sufferer of this disease. So generally women are never sufferers. If women are sufferers, all their male child will be sufferers of this disease, because male inherits X chromosome from their mother only and not their father. The last chromosome, I am telling you, the last X chromosome that is responsible for sex determination. So that is inherited by males from only mother side, and Y chromosome is inherited from the father's side. In Y chromosome, alleles for sex linked recessive inheritances are not present, as in color blindness or hemophilia. So that results in male becoming more prone towards developing such kind of disease and suffer from such diseases. So now let us discuss about the homework. Differentiate between sex-linked disorders and autosomal recessive disorders. How is sickle cell anemia different from thalassemia? We have already discussed. How is alpha thalassemia different from beta thalassemia? That also we have discussed. So thank you. I hope you like my lecture. Have a nice day.